Off camera, we played 2 games. We played against 2 sides from North London. We played Tottenham Hotspur first. We won 3-2, and we also noticed we were playing with competitor mode. So we had a bit of dodgy gameplay going on. Afterwards, we won 4-2 in a 6-goal thriller against Arsenal at the Emirates. After going 2-0 up again, we allowed the opposition to draw level. However, we took the lead again through Mason Mount, and then Bruno Fernandes capping it off with a beautiful volley from Anthony's assist. We also have Varane begging for a contract so early on. Let me know in the comment section below, what should we do in regards to Varane? There's no doubt that the 30-year-old centre-back is our best centre-back currently as we speak. His acceleration 73, sprint speed's 82. I feel like sooner or later his physical attributes will decline because of his age. And we just converted Luke Shaw to a centre-back as well. So he's going to be 83 rated. So we're definitely pushing this through out of the back formation. Obviously, he will still be able to play left back, so when we resort to our defensive tactic, we'll be playing with a back four, and he'll still be handy in that scenario. Look at that, we've got serious motion going on with the Premier League table. 12 points at the very top, winning all 4 of our games, and we're 2 points ahead of Chelsea. But at the moment, it doesn't matter, it's early days, but it looks like the manager bounce seems to be working. And we're going to have a game against Bayern Munich at the end of the episode in the Champions League clash for Matchday 1 in Group A. As you guys already know, the group is exactly how it is in real life. Except we get a second chance, whereas Man United are actually knocked out. So hopefully we can put in a good performance against the European giants. And another alteration we are making to a player's position is Marcus Rashford. So we're going to try to play him in behind, not in behind, we're going to play him right behind Højlund. So we're going to try to turn him into a centre forward at some point in this save. Hopefully that does free up more opportunities for the likes of Diallo as a winger. And obviously we're going to have more players coming back from their loan spells next season. So if Marcus Rashford works out playing behind Rasmus Højlund, then we're going to have an extra body that we can add into that winger role or the winger depth. In terms of Martial, I feel like he will be a good substitute striker for Højlund, and if not, he can sit into the Rashford role, depending on who's more tired or who's having a bad game. First game of this episode is Brighton. They're sitting 15th place at the moment, and within their first 4 games in the league campaign, they've lost 2, won once, and drawn once, the draw being their recent result. So at the moment, they are trying to bounce back. Are we going to deal a blow in their current form? Ansu Fati's the key player that they're highlighting. They're using a kick and rush system. I feel like we'll definitely be able to contain them. First game of this episode, we are going to have Onana in goal. In the back 3, it consists of Varane, Martinez, and Luke Shaw. Our midfield 3 consists of Fernandes, McTominay, and Casemiro. On the wings, we have Garnacho on the left, Anthony on the right. Rashford's playing right behind Rasmus Højlund up top. Okay, we're underway at Old Trafford. We're attacking to the right. Brighton, they're attacking to the left. We have a 100% win record in the league so far, but we have been conceding quite a few goals. I'm not too sure if these players could keep bouncing back and getting back to their winning position every time. Oh, poor pass there in the middle. You guys saw what I was trying to do there. Gilmore turns out, gives that to Mo there. João Pedro plays it in the gap into March. March, ball rolls on the inside. He's probably going to find someone on the run in behind. Nope, he does. He actually does. Hezenchiso takes the shot at the near post. Onana makes a save. Luke Shaw plays it back into danger. And then March, he completely misses the target the second time around to the Brighton half. Going to switch that play with Garnacho to Anthony. First touch decent. He's got a Stupinan on him. Casemiro and Anthony go back and forth with the ball. What is that with the return? And what is that little hopscotch by Varane? Oh, João Pedro's got the better of him in a foot race. The guy had to hopscotch to start accelerating. Come on, contain him, contain him. Varane's just ball watching there. It's definitely one of those encounters where we need to be wary of balls in behind, because João Pedro has already displayed how good he is when it comes to accelerating and running onto the ball. Oh, referee, reprimand this man. Who's that? So the yellow card handed out to Veltman. Garnacho. Give that to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, look at that. Lovely football. Casemiro returned that to Rashford. Oh, if only Rashford moved more to the right. Ball cleared away by the Brighton centre-back. Got Luke Shaw, Rasmus Højlund, go and slip that in. Marcus Rashford in the gap, in the centre. Bruno Fernandes, we take the lead finally. 20 minutes on the clock. Bruno Fernandes, he's been really clinical in front of goal since this rebuild has started. Look at this play here. Nice ball slipped in behind into Marcus Rashford. Decent run made by Bruno Fernandes. Found a lot of space. No one tracks him as well. McTominay. Anthony, come on, get that down. Varane. Tried to dink that over the top. Referee, that should be a free kick. No. Half an hour gone. We're still only 1-0 up. Slow tempo to the game right now. Just going to drill that forward. Rasmus Højlund got overlap and run by Bruno Fernandes. Look at that. Lovely movement from our captain. Cuts that back. Marcus Rashford, left foot strike. Doesn't hit the target. I think he scuffs it as well. Look at this. Yeah, he completely scuffed that one. Still lumps up the pitch. Go on, Bruno, get ahead on that. Fantastic determination. Rashford can turn 1-2 between him and Rasmus. Ball played over the top by Rasmus Højlund. Rashford gets a shot off in the end. Still again makes another stop. Keeps it at 1-0, 35 minutes gone. And we are still continuing to pile on pressure when it comes to Brighton's goal. I think they're going to try hit us on the break. Here's João Pedro. They haven't got enough bodies forward to suggest that they should outnumber us. And the ball in behind is intercepted. Let's go McTominay and Chiso chasing behind him, trying to get the ball back. Casemiro give that to the right-hand side, sorry. Anthony into Bruno Fernandes. Rasmus Højlund overlap and run from Marcus Rashford, and it's 2-0. Too much overload for that backline for Brighton to be able to deal with it. It's a lovely run. It's a lovely worked goal as well. It's a sideways passing, but in a direct manner. That's all we really have to do, because we've got players running alongside each other, which is something that I'm not used to seeing. So this formation seems to be getting a tune out of the boys. Hopefully we can maintain the clean sheet. Right, and I've had a few goal scoring opportunities caused by mistakes. So I don't want complacency to creep in. We are prone to letting the opposition make a comeback. Not too far from the interval. Let's go Luke Shaw. Cooked it a bit too much there with the acceleration. March, he has a lot of green to run into now. McTominay is trying to cover for the likes of Luke Shaw, who recovers. One. Oh no. Free shot for Ansu Fati. Good save there by Onana. Ball played into the box. Get that out. Anthony. Follow up. Good defending there. Is this Gilmore? Got Rasmus Højlund charging out to try and contain him. Well done, Varane. Cuts the path off for Ansu Fati. Flicked it on Bruno. Maybe one last attack before the interval. Marcus Rashford slipped in behind. 2 minutes added on. Can we make it 3 before half time? Marcus Rashford. He does exactly that. He gets a brace in the first half. There's a lovely attacking display from the home side. The Dane gets another assist. Marcus Rashford played in behind with a nice ball over the top. Nicely floated for him to run onto. He had full control once he took it down. Trying to stretch them and create space to proceed. Because with these sliders, you can't just run forward. Referee, speak to Ansu Fati. Casemiro's down. So you kind of have to utilize these individuals to help get the ball and move it along up the pitch. Obviously, you get certain moments where you have freedom to run into space with the ball and drive at defenders and go direct. Kind of that play broke down, and Brighton are now beyond our defense, but more to the right hand side. Sully March got a cut back on. João Pedro, good block in there by Lucha. Composed and collected at the back, plays it out into Rashford. We now make our way forward with Rasmus Højlund. Go on Casemiro. Hopefully he's not going to be out for too long. If he does have a knock that takes him off the field. Go on Rashford. It's quite weird seeing him in the centre of the park. Not being higher up. We've got Luke Shaw now. Rasmus Højlund plays it in behind into Garnacho. Ball played. Aim more to the far post. Need to control the crossing a bit better. Come on. I thought Casemiro was going to get there first. Look at that good defensive display from the Brazilian. Speaking of a Brazilian, Casemiro still on the field with a knock. Tries to dink it over the top. Rashford, does he get control over the ball? No, he doesn't. Oh, there's a bit of luck there. Oh my God, I thought Rasmus Højlund was in behind. Højlund still yet to get a goal in this game. He's got 2 assists to his name as well. Tried to stop João Pedro, and that's completely failed. Completely failed. No, Sully March. Well done, Varane. Alert to that ball in behind. I thought he was going to take the shot, but I think he was disguising it. Rashford. Give that to Bruno. Bruno going to dink that forward. Go on Rasmus Højlund. He could get it under control. Højlund overcooks it. Let's try to see if we can dink it over the head of the keeper. Van Heck off the line. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Ansu Fati finally gets that yellow card like 20 minutes later. The ball just wouldn't go out. We are going to make some changes now. We've reverted back to our 4 at the back formation. Malacia, he replaced the likes of Luke Shaw. And we've got McTominay sitting as a CDM next to Amrabat as Casemiro was replaced by him. Mason Mount also replaced Bruno Fernandes, who's sitting in the number 10 role. Rashford was also replaced by Dalot, who's now at right back. So it's a different style of play that's about to be displayed. He's already got a knock. Malacia's barely been on. Martial, oh, come on, turn, give that right away. He turns and waits to make the pass. And now we've got a disadvantage down this left-hand side of ours. Malacia needs to shake that off as soon as possible. March is just completely bossing it down that side. Good save there by Onana. We couldn't even stop that for some odd reason. We knew what was going to happen. We just couldn't get anyone in the way to stop it and prevent it. Carry it out from the back. It's a lot of ball watching from Brighton. I think they've given up now because they wasn't playing with so much width at the back. Anthony, front goal. Anthony, go on, hits the back of the net. No, he doesn't. It goes wide past the right-hand post, goes across the goalkeeper. No goals in the second half. We haven't had too many opportunities, but I thought that one there was going to be dead and buried. Start charging forward with Varane. McTominay couldn't get control over the ball, and that's the problem. That's why that's what I mean. You're forced to play to certain players' strengths, and if they haven't got good first touch, if they haven't got good acceleration or sprint speed, it's just all long trying to dash up the pitch. You're just better off just dribbling forward and just moving the ball along. Ball goes in. Get ahead on that. Well done, Martial. Let's hook that away. Full-time whistle. We finally got it. 3-0 victory. We scored all the goals in the first half. Kind of wish we got more action in the second, but we got the clean sheet. I'd rather a clean sheet than winning 5-1 or 6-1 because I feel like Onana definitely deserves it, and so does that backline. And look at that. That's 5-5 for the players. We are doing really well. Like I said, the new manager bounce seems to be working for these group of players, and the tactics, they seem to be warming up to them. That being said, we ended this game with 62% possession to their 37. 2.6 was our XG to their 1.3. We were really dominant in possession, trying to make everything count in the final third, even in the second half, even though we didn't create as many chances as we did in the first. We got a man of the match performance from Marcus Rashford, bagged himself a brace and an assist. We got 2 assists from Rasmus Højlund, who ended the game with a 7.8. Fernandes got a goal, 8.2. Varane on an 8. We've got a lot of star turnouts in terms of our midfield and our backline, especially with the goalkeeper Martinez, Varane. I'm quite surprised. Oh, Luke Shaw is up there. Just weren't looking hard enough. Jurgen Klopp and Arteta, they need to be on full alert right now. We are playing really good football, and now we are going to be asked about players who aren't making the starting 11. So with Christian Eriksen, there is space and room for him to get game time. It's just not something that we're thinking about just yet. We're waiting for the likes of the Carabao Cup and potentially the FA Cup to come around, and then we have enough room to actually rotate a bit more. Yeah, guys, of course this happens to us. Casemiro's now out with a broken toe for 3 months, right before an important clash in the Champions League. I just hope that we're not going to get a huge dip in quality when it comes to that number 6 role. Of course, Amrabat, McTominay and Mainu, they're not on the same level as the Brazilian, but if we can get a good performance out of the team, the squad, maybe it might just lift those players up. Okay, we need to talk a bit about the youth. It wouldn't be a RemelHD rebuild of Manchester United without the youth being something that we highlight within, I'll say, the first couple of episodes. We found a good crop of players. We've been scouting in England and Belgium. I was about to say the UK. We've got 2 star players in our youth academy now. So Felix Guest and I think his name's Casper Lejeune. He's a Belgian international, 16 years of age. 61 is his overall, potential between 77 and 94 players. Felix Guest, 62, rated 16, potential between 65 and 91. He's a striker, and the other players are centre forward. We have other honourable shouts. David Leroy, he's a Belgian international, 60 rated. He's a cam, and the list does go on. We do need to work out what this guy's best position is, though. So we're gonna experiment with him and try to play around with his favoured position. In terms of Duma and Cozy, this is a player that we spawned with. We're quite fortunate to have someone like that because he actually could grow into a really good specimen in front of goal. He's only 15 as well, so he's got a lot of room for development. Let's talk about the areas to bolster. The centre back role, like we mentioned at the start of the episode, we have a few players that we can look at come the summer or possibly in January. So yeah, we have the likes of Inacio, Kunde, Arajo. I feel like Kunde is one of our top targets simply because he can play both centre back and right back. So whenever we use the three at the back formation and then we decide to go defensive during the game, we can just shift him to the right and it won't be an issue in terms of chemistry. We are looking for an out and out number 9 to be a backup to Rasmus Højlund and potentially Martial. I'm not too sure how you guys feel about Martial. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys think we should just be building around Rasmus Højlund and leave Martial as a backup for now? Because if we do get Ivan Toney, we'll be looking at him as a first choice striker until Rasmus Højlund overtakes him. Well, Rasmus Højlund is in really good form, so who knows what would happen if we was to bring in another number 9. But these are the guys that have been put into the assignment or put into the scouting report so far. Lois Apena being the player with the highest potential, and obviously, like I said, Ivan Toney being a more realistic approachable player that we could go in for maybe in January or maybe come the end of the season. Okay, match day 1's about to commence in the Champions League. Group A is about to get underway. We're going to be playing against Bayern Munich. Hopefully we can get off to a good start, and I do see us actually putting in a good team performance. Whether we'll get the result that we deserve or want, I'm not too sure. Our target this season is obviously to make it into, I think it's the quarterfinals of the Champions League this season, but our actual target is to just play it, take it game by game, see how we get on. Definitely want to make it through to the knockout phase. That's the minimal requirement. But in terms of the knockout phase, we have no real expectations at all. So as you guys can see, 4-2-3-1 is the formation Bayern Munich are going to be using. They have a really strong setup. As you guys can see, their bench is really strong, and so is their starting 11. But we still should fancy ourselves because on paper we can give it a go. They use a tiki-taka style of play. Their main players to highlight, or main players that are highlighted, is Musiala and Coman. So starting in goal for this next game is Onana at the back. We have Varane, Martins and Luke Shaw. Our midfield consists of Amrabat, McTominay and Bruno Fernandes. On the left is Garnacho. On the right is Anthony. Behind Rasmus Højlund up top is Marcus Rashford. Okay, so is Musiala, Lerma. Oh, Harry Kane plays it in behind Coman. Forces Onana to make a save early on. Already will concede goal scoring opportunities. The Cameroonian had to pull off a fantastic stop there. 6-time European champions have a corner kick down this left-hand side. They take it short. Coman. Got Anthony trying to stop the Frenchman. He's successful. We tried to play out from the back in a dangerous place. We're not going to do that again. Ball goes in. Varane is there. Rashford on Amrabat. He's not really good at passing the ball out, but he's good at carrying it. We win a free kick. Oh, there's a red card for Alphonso Davies really early on in the game. McTominay lapping it up in front of the referee, winding up the Canadian. Look, that was a poor challenge on Amrabat, but some will say it's a harsh decision by the ref. Let's go for Varane. Anthony. Varane. Just going to spread play to the left-hand side. Try to stretch them as much as possible. Rasmus Højlund. Oh, we can turn. Rasmus Højlund. He's in acres of space. And what the hell was that? Semi-assisted shooting. Rasmus Højlund does a 1-2 with Garnacho. Going to give that to Marcus Rashford. Højlund running in behind. Try to slip him in. Rasmus Højlund gets the ball under control. Go on, give that to Rashford. Come on. Conrad Lerma's on the way. Flipping out. Just allow that goal scoring opportunity to fall between our fingers. Oh, Coman, he's going to push it forward. No, Coman, go and charge it down. Well done. Oh, no, come on, man. You can't make any of that up. What is going on? What is going on with our defence? How's that happened to us this time? Look at this. He could have gone for Harry Kane if he didn't go for the selfish approach. That's how much we were stuck between a rock and a hard place. We just had to charge it down as much as we could with Onana. Come on. Oh, we're letting balls in behind, man. This is getting ridiculous. Coman. Kingsley Coman. Come on, help us out, Anthony. Ball played in. What has Onana done there? What has Onana done there? Musiala takes the shot. Onana makes the save. Suspect defending and goalkeeping now. Is this what we do when we play against a real opposition in Europe? Anthony, it's ridiculous, really ridiculous now. Here's the ball into the box, going. I'm surprised. Anthony's the one marking Kane. Good save there by Onana, denying Coleman from close range. We're being pressured by 10 men, Bayern Munich. Oh, well done, Luke Shaw. Wins the ball. Let's go. Bruno Fernandes. Get the bodies forward now. Let's start charging forward. Højlund gets it under control. Gets past Min Jae. Is that Min Jae? No, that's Mazraoui. He gets past Mazraoui. Go on, take the shot. Rasmus Højlund equalizes for us. 25th minute. And we're back on level terms. In fact, okay, we can't get the ball and run to the halfway line. We shouldn't be trailing in the first place. Everything's back to a reset state now. It's 1-1, all level. Let's now take control over this game. We're too tired to hit them on the break. We're just busy chasing the ball around. For a side that's got that advantage, we're definitely not good at holding on to possession and dealing with the press. A lot of mistakes being made, especially down the right-hand side with possession. Varane, Anthony, Amrabat. Come on, start forcing the ball forward. Can't do that. Can't do it at all. Coleman. Such a slow reaction. Good interception there by Martinez. Oh, good play there. Rasmus Højlund giving us an option down the left-hand side. Garnacho also making a run in behind. And Garnacho sprung clear of the Bayern Munich defence. Go on, slow things down, put it away. And that's exactly what he does in a one-on-one scenario with him and Manuel Neuer. Forgot his name for a second. But Alejandro Garnacho gives us the lead. We're 2-1 up against Bayern Munich. Taking full advantage over that extra man. Making that nice overlap and run. And I feel like Rasmus Højlund there sacrifices himself. Moving to the left-hand side definitely helped us. Sané. Same tactic. Get the ball, push it forward, drive. Good save there by Onana. Go on, Rasmus Højlund. Garnacho. Drill that into the middle. There's a lot of people walking around. I'm going to drop down to balance now. Not panicking in that scenario. I was planning to actually go to him, go towards him. Probably would have skipped past him easily. Amrabat and Anthony go back and forth with the ball. Just a slow build up from the back. Varane. Anthony. Amrabat. Okay, so we're actually getting forward now. We're proceeding. Oh, come on. Do better than that, Højlund. The return to Bruno Fernandes was quite lazy. Okay, half-time interval. We're leading 2-1. That sending off for Alphonso Davies has definitely helped us out advantage-wise. But Bayern Munich were the side that took the lead initially, and we had to bounce back. Hoping the second half we could take the game by the scruff of the neck. Speaking of Sané, he's played into space now. He's going to run forward. Go on, Luke Shaw. Keep tracking him. Oh, well done. Luke Shaw's actually been outstanding. Haven't had any mistakes from the left-back so far. Varane into Anthony. I'm going to play that over the top. It's clear I'm aiming for Bruno. That was so poor from the Frenchman. Well done, Anthony. Again, gives the ball up. We need to take him off now. Keeps doing the same thing. Musiala. What's gone on there? What has gone on there? Why has Onana dived so early? Bayern Munich, they've drawn level again. Just poor defending. Varane takes forever to turn. Look at that. Onana does get a foot to it, but why has he gone down like that? Just completely cover the ball. We're making a few substitutions. Anthony's being replaced by Mason Mount. He's playing off the right-hand side now. McTominay is off for the likes of Mainu. Going to be playing him next to Amrabat. Martial's replaced Rasmus Højlund. These players are actually shattered now. Only had 2 days rest from that game against Brighton. Not pulling out any excuses. Right now we don't have any. Come on. Rashford. Overlap. Anthony. Martial. Handball, says the referee. We've got Marcus Rashford in a good position. Gets round the goalkeeper. Puts it into the back of the net. We restore the lead again. It was really easy. We just bypassed Bayern Munich's defence. I'm not too sure why. They did a lot of ball watching, and the same thing happened up the other end. Manuel Neuer dies prematurely as Marcus Rashford rounds him. Look at this nice little play here by Martial and Marcus Rashford. They're going back and forth with the ball. Rashford with full confidence gets round the German keeper and just slots it in behind. Kingsley Coman on the ball, just driving forward. Luke Shaw struggling to keep him at bay. He's lacking energy right now. Mazraoui, well done. Rashford tracks back to help out his defence. Go on, Nana, come on, clear that out. Let's not get pressed in our own box with the goalkeeper at the ball. Amrabat finds Mason Mount. Go on, make that run. Martial, what's he doing? Running towards me. Mason Mount finds Bruno Fernandes. We've got Fernandes in the gap. Oh, he's just taking so long because he's so knackered. Look at Rashford as well. Barely wants to run. These players are leaving it on the field for us. And Wan-Bissaka's replacing Marcus Rashford. So we're going to resort to a 4-2-3-1 formation. Sané to Kane. Musiala in the centre circle. 63 minutes on the clock. Bayern Munich are still trying to fight back. And Leroy Sané is going to turn. Kobbie Mainoo is going to be the only player to try to put him off. And Leroy Sané just completely smashes it in the back of the net. We resorted to the back four formation and nobody gets into position. Everybody's just scattered all over the place. I just don't understand why these players just didn't get into their normal structure. Like, Martinez is out at right back. Like, why is he out at right back? We're trying to get these guys to play with a back four. What is going on here, man? It's really embarrassing to see us concede so many goals, especially against the likes of Bayern Munich when they only have 10 men. Now we're resorted to the back four. Bayern Munich are just happy to just play around the back and do this all even and long. And he does all of that just to give the ball up. Let's take advantage now. Bruno. What is Martial doing? I'm actually getting fed up now. There's a complete drop in quality. Like, Martial's just come on and he just stands still. I know his work rate is low for both, but oh, that is so frustrating to see. Mazraoui, ball played up the line. Sané, Leroy Sané plays it into the middle. Kim Min-jae, want Amrabat. We need to actually do better now. Get the ball back and try and get a winner. Right now it's 3-3. We're going to have a point apiece come the end of this episode. Lerma. Oh, they're taking the mick now. They actually just take the... Oh, there we go. Martial, Mount. That's what you get. That is exactly what you get. That is exactly what you get. We've made mistakes ourselves in this game, but none is going to be as criminal as that from Manuel Neuer. The back line of Bayern Munich, they were too smug passing it around the back. Look at what that means to Onana. Put on the plate for us. Martial helped us out there, getting it under control. Mason Mount also getting himself back on side. We've got 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. That's all we need to do now is just hold on for 2 minutes. Gonna drop down to ultra defensive. It sounds sad that we're doing that against the side that's down to 10 men, but you guys already know how this game can be. It's a real funny one. Min-jae bursting forward with the ball. Him and Coman going back and forth. Well done for Varane. Get up, Coman. Get up, Coman. We conceded a corner, though. 1 minute remaining. Leroy Sané about to put the ball down for the corner kick. Ball goes in. Get it out, Garnacho. Barely gets it out. Come on, follow up with another clearance. He concedes another corner. What is he doing? Acrobatic clearance. Clear that away. Up the other end. Oh, my days. Let's go. Let's go. Onana. He's covering it. Oh, come on. He's made a meal of that. Onana's completely made a meal of that. Referee, blow your whistle. What are you playing at? How's he... Let's go. Let's go. Clear that up the field now. 4-3. 4-3. I was about to say 3-2. 4-3. Just about getting the win over the line. Some of you guys are going to clown us in the comment section below, but you need a bit of luck sometimes. 10 men Bayern Munich, they definitely gave us a goal. In certain parts of the game, I thought they was actually going to take control over it and actually take the lead and run away with a lead. But we pull things back and we get into the leading position. Obviously, we throw it away again, but we get a bit of fortune at the end of the game. Mason Mount doing the honours. So 4-3 was the scoreline, 54% to our 46. So for the first time this season, we've actually been dominated, played off the park, and it's by a side that were at a disadvantage early on in the game. Despite all my complaints about Martial, he came onto the pitch and actually got himself 2 assists. His link-up play did dwindle towards the end of the game, but I feel like I feel like that last assist definitely saved him in terms of his match rating. Martinez, he had an outstanding performance, same with Luke Shaw. I feel like the backline was still quite good despite conceding silly goals. Onana was definitely at fault for one of them. We definitely missed Casemiro today because the protection for their backline was non-existent. Amrabat and McTominay, they couldn't protect the backline even with both of them put together. Level on points with Galatasaray is us, and we're second place because of goal difference, conceding 3 and only scoring 4. We scored enough. We scored quite enough. We just didn't do well to shut out Bayern Munich. At the bottom is Bayern Munich and Copenhagen. So at the top of the table, it still remains Manchester United, 16 goals for us, 8 goals conceded with an 8 goal difference at the moment, 15 points. So we're 5 points clear on Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool. All 4 of those sides have the same amount of points. Palace are above those 3 sides because of goal difference. At the bottom right now is Brentford, Wolves, and Burnley, who are going to be up next. We are going to be playing this game off camera. We're going to play several games off camera. We are going to try speed through the season as much as we can. We are going to have the third round of the Carabao Cup getting played as well. We're going to have Crystal Palace played, Galatasaray, we're going to play against them, Brentford, Sheffield United, and we should regroup for Copenhagen, Manchester City, and possibly Fulham. So we should have 3 games to come the next episode. Goal contributions, we're not scarce of that. Right now, our top goal scorer is Rasmus Højlund with 6 goals and 7 assists. So in total, that is 13 goal involvements in 6 appearances. Lovely start to the campaign. I did say the new manager bounce has had a positive effect on each individual in this side. As you guys can see, he's on the 7.97. Rashford's on the 7.48. He's got 7 goal involvements as well in 6 appearances. Got a good amount of goal involvements with Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount. So in terms of our clean sheet stats, as you guys can see, Onana has only got 1 clean sheet throughout the campaign. I know there's only 6 games played, but all the defensive errors is definitely taking a toll on his match rating. He's on a 6.28. However, when it comes to the defense, 7.62 for Varane. We've got 7.33 for Martinez and 7.18 from Luke Shaw. So defensively, we are quite solid when it comes to the individual performances. Going over it one more time, with Rafael Varane, his contract is expiring at the end of the season. January is coming up, and as you guys already know, we are only going to take a small percentage from sales. So if we sell him in January, we're more likely to get less money for him. But if we renew his contract and sell him in the summer, same with Martial, we're more likely to get much more money for our war chest, so we can go in for the targets that you guys intend for us to sign. In terms of Martial, he's got a release clause, 24.7 million. I'm not too sure why that's there, but if we renew his contract, we're definitely getting rid of that. But yeah, if you made it this far, smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere video or upload one. I'd like to thank you guys for showing support for the initial upload. Keep showing support for the series and keep leaving your feedback, just so I know if you guys are enjoying the content so far, or let me know ideas of stipulations that you guys could add to the first season.